about 2 years ago when I first drove the first version of the MG ZS EV that was launched in the Indian market, and one of the things that I really liked about that car was the fact that it didn't look like a conventional EV. It looked like something that you would see on the road powered by a petrol or a diesel engine. Now, however, times have changed. People are more accepting towards electric vehicles, and that can be seen here. This is the 2022 MG ZS EV, and as you can clearly see, it looks like a proper electric car. Since it's a mid-cycle update, there are some design changes, some feature additions, and it now also gets a little bit more range on offer. Let's take a closer look at what it's all about. Let's start with what's different on the outside. Now, the MG ZS EV looks a lot more similar to its petrol-powered cousin, the MG Aster. This is largely due to the new, slimmer headlamp units with new DRL design and also the identical tail lamps. The most visible change, though, is the fact that it does not conceal itself as a combustion engine-powered car, but fully embraces the EV design language seen on modern cars through the new, blanked-off front section replacing the grille. It is here that you also get to see the charging port, which is placed on the side of the MG logo. The other changes include updated front and rear bumpers and an updated 17-inch alloy wheel design as well. On the inside, the climate control buttons are now similar to the Aster, and it also gets a 4 carbon fiber accent on the dash. The highlight is the new 10.1-inch infotainment system, which replaces the old 8-inch screen, and there is also a new 7-inch digital instrument cluster, which replaces the old analog dials. In terms of feature additions, the MG ZS EV gets a 360-degree reverse camera and continues with features like panoramic sunroof, connectivity features, and wireless charging. The big change, however, is the bigger 50.3 kWh battery pack, which has resulted in a bump in the range of the car. As per MG, it can now go on for 461 km, which is an increase of 42 km over the outgoing model's range. Additionally, the electric SUV now makes 33 horsepower more, taking the total to 176 horsepower, but on the other hand, the torque has dropped to 280 Newton meters. This makes the ZS EV capable of going from 0 to 100 km an hour in a claimed 8.5 seconds. But beneath the headlines talking about its changes, the MG ZS EV continues to be a car that has been set up very well to tackle our road conditions and is a car that inspires confidence even at highway speeds. On top of that, the good build quality continues, and the ZS EV also remains to be high on practicality. And of course, being an SUV, the car has good road presence too. Yes, it is not all that different, but it gets the updates where it matters to keep it up to date with modern day cars. So the 2022 MG ZS EV builds on its positives, which is a good driving experience, good build quality, loaded to the brim with connected features, and now it gets a bit more range on offer as well. And in my books at least, it also looks better. So yes, it might be the most expensive mass market electric vehicle that you can buy in India right now. However, I believe that it does justify its price tag pretty well and is worth a second look.